like us. We don't wanna trouble me, no one no fuss. Coming out of place, you not interrupt. I know that you watching me, you ain't gotta tell me much. No, I'm not cocky. My God, don't bless me. Oh, I'm so wavy. Oh, I'm so wavy. No, I'm not lucky. My God, don't bless me. Oh, I'm so wavy.
Hey guys, welcome to Insync Season 2. Okay, I'm Oyin and I'm here with my lovely co-host
Esther.
Victoria.
Guys, we actually made it to Season 2.
Yes.
Like Season 1 was Season 1. Mm-hmm. Season 1 was what?
Season 1.
It was it was Season 1. But we're here, we're back, we thank God. And you know what, we couldn't have done without our guests. So thank you guys so much. And bring it to these guests.
I'm so wavy. No, I'm not lucky. My God, don't bless me. Oh, I'm so wavy.
Let me sip my S drink.
As in, sip. Awesome. No, I'm very excited to have you guys here. And you know, the topic we're covering today is very hot. So are you guys ready to be on that hot seat?
Let's go.
Are you ready? Okay, my ladies, are you ready?
Always ready.
Yes.
Awesome. We're gonna talk about intimate relationships.
All right.
You know, Valentine's just went. So we want to, come new, come fresh. Let's talk relationships. Let's start with long distance relationships. Do you feel like, people that are in long distance relationships are actually loyal to each other? Would you ever actually get into a long distance relationship?
Well, I'll open the floor.
Let's go.
Long distance relationships. At the end of the day, everybody has their personal experience from past and present. But me personally, if person in Lagos, another person is in Toronto, the person in Lagos is cheating, or vice versa. I'm speaking my mind, but on a serious note, it's very difficult, man. Having to commit emotionally to somebody who you feel like has to be on a certain wavelength with you, and so it's difficult. I've been in a long distance relationship before. It was good and bad in the sense that you're putting in work, man. That thing is a full-time job. Like person they sleep, they call me like, listen, I love my sleep. Don't buzz me at that time, but at the same time you have to compromise, right? So if you don't want to compromise, if you don't want to sort of put in that work, it's not for you. If you're the type that loves to feel, like I'm a feeler, I'm a toucher, right? So if I don't we'll come back there. But if you don't have that sort of compromising sort of structure in you, I don't think it's for you. So that's my own take.
Not for the week.
It's not for the week.
It's not for the week. Yeah.
Awesome.
All right. Yeah, good to know. For me, I've not been in a long distance relationship before, but I think it's possible. I think you can do whatever you put your mind to.
Oh shit!
So, in as much as there's the distance, I feel it shouldn't necessarily be like an impediment to the relationship, right? I feel like if you're intentional about it, you can definitely thrive in the relationship, right? So. I mean, like you said, people are different. Some people crave that, touch and intimacy, right? But, distance also makes the heart grow fonder. So I don't think there's any...
You're dropping First of all, you say you can put your mind to it, you can do it. Now, distance makes
Okay. That's my take, though. I don't think it's going to be as difficult as, I don't see it as an impediment, really. So, yeah.
Hassan the optimist.
Before I get to you ladies, I want to just ask Hassan. Yeah. So what if, this long distance relationship, what if your partner is based in Australia? Like a 24-hour, 48-hour kind of, and then the time difference is mad. Yeah. And this person doesn't like traveling. Would you do it?
Okay, so first of all, I don't think I'll let it even get there in the first place, right? I think just within...
distance makes the heart grow fonder.
Yeah, but there's distance and there's distance. So now we're in Canada, right? I think the farthest I can go is maybe the US, North America, who living in there. But Australia and Antarctica or whatever, even Nigeria, I'm not sure I can do that unless there's a long-term plan of she coming here or me going over there. But yeah, I honestly don't see myself going as far as Australia, but within North America, that can be manageable for me.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. So Victoria, with long distance, is it something that you can do? And do you feel like, you can actually be loyal, or your partner? Would you trust your partner to be loyal in that long distance?
Nisha, I can't do it. Right? I can't do it because one of my love languages is physical touch, and
You want to touch?
if I can't touch you anytime, it's a problem. I can't do it. But at the same time, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It also depends like on the long term, right? Like what are our plans? So, but I can't do it. Point blank. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it.
And you can't do it because you want that touch to be.
Not only
Is that because?
Yeah, one of the things that's one of my love languages. But at the same time, it's like, you know, when I want to see, I can't see when I want to see you.
I see, okay.
Right? We have to book plane tickets. We have to like do itinerary. You know,
that's money.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Makes
that's
sense.
a lot of money too, right? So, I'm not doing it.
Inflation is no joke.
That makes sense. Esther, what about you?
I agree with Victoria. I'm not doing this. Even if you're outside the GTA, I can't even do it. Like if I'm in the GTA and you're in Hamilton outside the GTA, nope.
Really?
It's not happening.
Especially like a 40-minute.
For anything longer than 30 minutes is a road trip.
It's a road trip. Okay.
I'm not doing it. Nope.
But why? What's your reason though?
Because one, I'm not a texter.
Okay.
Right? So I like FaceTime calls. My life is really busy, and to put in the extra work to talk to someone that's just 40 minutes and more, I just can't do it. Like I just can't. My God has put my love 30 minutes from me. I trust God. I have faith in Him. My future bae is probably my next door neighbor. So I have faith.
Or the coffee shop, yeah.
Yep. Like 30 minutes is good. Even 30 minutes is a lot, but I'll do 30 minutes.
Esther, do you want? I don't understand.
Interesting.
I think the GTA
You want the stone throw, right?
Yeah,
like I did a house, so
I would be able to, walk to you with my letter or something.
Yeah,
I just don't understand how people do it. Like, I think relationships can be like hard, and at the distance. I don't know. I don't know how that can work, but
okay, that's fair. So, Oscar, I know you mentioned that you've done it before. So, what was it like? And did you guys trust each other? Like, did you? I'm not going to ask you this question.
No, go for it.
Did you step out without her knowing, or do you feel like she stepped out, or you guys didn't care if anyone stepped out?
First of all, I really set high standards when I get to know somebody, expectation-wise, and I'm not trying to cap here for the camera.
I'm
being serious, bro. Like when I think that's one of the mistakes a lot of people make. You gotta meet somebody, there's that whole Valentine butterfly, Looney Tunes face, and everybody's all like, oh my god, but like, oh my god, but like, can I hold you up to a certain standard, right? So for me, I had no doubt, no question, that this person wouldn't do, and the person had the same trust. So it wasn't even about who's going to cheat or whatever. It's like we all had that whole, So, but I think for me, the whole sort of complexity of everything is, COVID even added to the whole. When you start making plans and COVID just hits, it's like. Like the Titanic is sinking, and I have to play Jack, and she's Rose. I gotta save my queen.
Safe. You have to what?
I have to play Jack. She has to play Rose. I gotta save my queen. But back to the conversation, right? That added to the whole complex, sort of structure of the stuff, and even though I went back, so how whatever, we had a great time, but. Still that whole distance thing it's more than just like you said, having somebody stone throw away just makes it easier. Like feel like we really work hard every day. I might walk, maybe say I do software or I do. I'm always up. I'm here. I'm there. So like.
and you're entrepreneurs, I can imagine.
Exactly.
24/7. It's not even 9 to 5.
Entrepreneurs like us, Friday evening is very important. Because you just want to you understand? Feelings so deep in your feelings. Exactly. So
I'm just jamming.
I want to hold something and just feel good. So that's my own point of view. Yes.
And that's so true. COVID has affected a lot of relationships. Like divorce rate went up because of COVID. So
and that's because they were within the same vicinity. So that long distance could even help out here too, because you understand.
I feel like I need you to be at least an hour away or 40 minutes away from me, because if you're always next to me and I'm seeing you all the time, it's gonna get boring.
I agree.
Like I really want that fantasy. I want to sleep at night and know that, okay, I'm seeing my man over the weekend.
I agree.
And XYZ. So it's like, but if I'm seeing you every day, there's always issues for me. But I can't do Nigeria because people want to leave Nigeria right now, and they can pretend. I don't want to bring somebody here, and I get used. No.
True.
But so I think that's the only reason why. But then again, people do it and it works. And listen, kudos to them. Hassan, I want to ask you, what do you feel? Because he's giving motivation to me since the morning. What do you think women and men want in a relationship?
I'm not sure if I can speak for the women.
I mean, from experience.
Okay. So for women, so when I say women, right, I know obviously it sounds like I'm generalizing, but I'm just saying women. I don't mean all women. And when I say men, I do not mean all men. There's always that exception, right? So that's just to put that out there before people will go and say, I said anyway. But generally, I think women are more on the intimate and emotional side. I think they want to be comfortable emotionally. I think they want to be affirmed. They want to know that, okay, this person is number one, right? They want to feel like excuse me, don't feel like they are the number one priority in your life. They just want that emotional security, right? I think that's just the summary of what I think women want.
Wait there. Ladies, do you agree?
To an extent.
That's the number one. And I think women also want security emotionally and security in terms of resources, right? I think women want that financial security.
They want that money, they want that food.
So yes, honestly, I said the emotional one first, but there are some men that actually prioritize the financial security first. So I think those two things are what's at the pinnacle of what women want, in my opinion. So that's emotional security, and also they want to know that their man is loaded. Exactly. That's so. So I think those are the two things I think I would say for women. For men, it sort of varies, I think. But generally, I would say. I think men need someone who I think they can relate to, someone who can make them feel comfortable in the sense that I think men they tend to be on the hustle and bustle side of things, and they will love their partner to be that sort of comfort after whatever hustle and bustle they have been on, right? And I'm African, right? So obviously I have to touch on the African aspect of what men want as well too. So I think men also want that sort of motherly vibe, right, from their women.
Come on.
And motherly vibe, I mean, someone who I guess maybe family oriented, right? In our African household, right, women are the ones who are more on the caretaking side of things, right? And I think men look for that as well too. So I think they look for women who they feel can be nurturing, right? So I think that's what could potentially be at the top of our list. And also there are some men who also want women who are ambitious as well too, but I don't think as much as they want women who are nurturing, right? Awesome. So that's what I think.
Thank you. And Oscar, I want to kind of follow up to that. So do you feel like, from your experience and what women probably want in a relationship, do you feel like women probably ask for too much?
Well, it depends on the expectations of the guy, right? When I say women ask for too much, no. Maybe the guy is seeking for too little, unfortunately, right? I think personally, what women are looking for is somebody who is somebody who is decisive, somebody who is not they don't want to be on the sidelines. Am I left or am I right? And make up your mind. I think women want that. From what I've noticed, actually, I know material things tend to circle around women generally, but I've noticed that not a lot of women. I mean, women love material things, but majority of them that I've encountered personally, I don't think that's the ultimate goal. Forget the Gucci, forget the Ferragamo, whatever it is, forget the vacations. If you want to go straight into their heart, they need somebody they can call their person. That's my guy. Hey, what's up? That's my paddy. You understand? Forget painting of nails. Forget welcome to my channel. Snapchat by lovey-dovey. Let's tension them and looking and queer on Instagram. Fuck that shit. Most women want that person, and they want to make sure that that guy, that person has that personal touch and friendship. I think from there you can start building other things like they want these extras, but I think to a lot of women that I've encountered, that was the main core, because if you want to bring money to the conversation. Shout out to women generally in the city here and beyond. A lot of women are making more money than men. They're doing way better than guys. They're securing the bag. Now we can't even go all this for they spend all this money for all those dates. So I don't know they contribute for the dates. I'm not complaining, but I'm just saying generally. But at the end of the day, what a woman really wants is just that's my guy and that's it.
You mentioned, a lot of women out there, Toronto, everywhere, they're making more than men. Do you find that this kind of leads to insecurity with men? Like some men, like if the woman is making so much more than the guy, do you feel like that kind of stems problems in the relationship?
Let me tell you, personally for me, right? I don't get intimidated by whatever a girl makes or whatever her status is, right? From my personal, from my own personal experiences, right? I've been fortunate enough to have dated really great women, and I will never say anything negative about them, right? But I think generally, if the guy doesn't have a trajectory or like a sort of a where he's trying to go to, right? He can start feeling insecure, like when you go into a relationship, this is my advice: be very natural and plain. Like me, I won't sell you Range Rover dreams. I won't sell you Bentley dreams. I will sell you my current Toyota dreams. But no, listen to me. No, listen to me. There's a difference between dreaming and sleeping, right? I can be dreaming with you, but I sleep for hours. You understand? What are you doing? I ain't doing nothing, right? But I can be dreaming with you, but I'm showing you my progress. I'm showing you my, I'm showing you a timeline. I'm not just I'm not dreaming vaguely. This is not Looney Tunes. This is not Cartoon Network or whatever. Samurai Jack. No. It's because it's like that cartoon world. It paints that secondary belief system. If you really know families or writing whatever, you get to know the shit. But anyways, once you're showing that sort of trajectory or motion that you're working towards something, my girls will see. Let me just tell you something here. One thing about girls are very believable. That's from my experience. When I say believable, not in a very stupid way, right? A girl who is mature.
You're going to attack him.
No, not in a stupid way. Girls who are mature, they've had experiences. And you have a certain conversation, they'll be like, you know what, I can see what this guy is saying. If you're bullshitting, like most girls are smarter than guys, by the way, generally. So once you're bullshitting, I'll say that. I'll say that.
I don't fully agree with that.
You know I'll say that.
We are smarter than the guys.
You know I'll say that is because guys, for example, you get times where we will lie, these babes. You understand? Like, okay, we will lie, say, oh, this one. The girl knows. She just did play on your
not always. If you tell the lie properly, they will.
I'm not gonna
Let me tell you something.
The guys are just bad liars.
That doesn't mean the girls are bad. Because one thing women have, we have intuition.
I agree.
Gut feeling. You would know, but the ones that you don't know, they're playing along because one, they want to just get married, or it's like, do you know what? Let me marry you first, and you will see Pepe.
They're settling.
They're settling, exactly.
You sound like a good liar, though.
A good one.
I mean, whatever is worth doing at all is worth doing well. I'm not a liar. I'm not a liar. But I just feel that, I mean, if you are doing something, just do it well.
Just lie well.
You said so. You are the ones that said lie well. I didn't say that. But I'm just saying that whatever is worth doing at all is worth doing well.
I just feel like when men just talk, they're just lying to me. So I just look at your actions because I feel like you guys are always lying. You guys are always
that might be a problem because that can negatively affect things, right? Because a guy might actually be telling the truth, but because you feel like
you guys have a bad rep already,
which is true, but
that is why I feel like men need to prove it with their actions.
So
ladies, his words may be sweet, but look at his actions because that can tell you a lot.
Facts.
And I agree, but I also feel like before you can move to another relationship where the the previous one was very, very bad. You need to heal from that, because then now we are going in the new thing with a new mindset. Okay, this person, clean slate. If he lies, I'll catch him. If he tells the truth, he tells the truth. I feel like you're going to something where it's like, okay, this guy's bullshitting. Whatever he says, even if it's the truth, it's bullshit to you. If he says it's, I don't know, he's the president of, I don't know, Norway, and it's the truth. You feel like it's, but then you're lost. You're losing on, first lady.
Exactly.
If you really want me, you're gonna just chase me. I'm sorry. Like, just chase. Like, put in the effort.
Yeah.
Like, just. And I like when I see a guy trying. Like, okay, I know she thinks like I'm playing with my words, so let me prove it. And more times that's happening because I'm seeing that you're putting in the work. And those relationships have been better for me. I mean, like that with friendships too. I'm like, I have a wall up. Like my wall has protected me from all you sweet talkers. So I am.
Hey y'all, have you ever been craving some authentic, delicious, succulent Nigerian food? Well, head over to Chef D. She specializes in meal plans, catering, and private dinings. Tell her that Insync sent you.
Victoria, do you feel like most women, once they reach that certain bracket, so like 28, 29, and they're single and they've been like, I don't know, dating and nothing has worked out, do you feel like they settle with whatever is just next? Because they feel like they want to get married, they're reaching their prime, but it's like, you know what, whatever comes. I'm not going to be that picky anymore.
I feel like before, like women used to settle. Yeah. But now, I feel like a lot of ladies that I know, even ones that I don't know, they don't mind getting married or having kids even after 30. Yeah. Because would you rather be unhappy before 30 or would you rather be happy after 30? Preach. Right? So you really gotta think about that. Yeah. And within like the Nigerian community, right, there's so much there's that pressure, right, that you have to get married before 30. And there's a lot of people who are suffering and smiling.
It's so sad, especially the ladies that like maybe have a baby with another guy that they know nothing about, but in the family of forcing them to get married. Yeah. And I feel like that still happens in this day and age, and then that just creates unhappiness in that relationship. But then the guy can still go and do his business, but the lady's the one stuck in the relationship. So I just feel like it's sad. But Esther, what do you think? Do you feel like women will settle?
I feel like now it's like I'm not even settling, but I do find myself more open, compared to in my early 20s. I'm more open, and it has helped me. And dating is fun. I'm having fun with dating. I'm not taking people too seriously, And I
so dating is fun. That's how it should be.
So
dating is fun, right?
But yeah, that's me. But I don't know, do you fellas even think that women are like settling too in their later like 20s? Because I don't even know how men think about that.
No, actually, do you guys settle? I want to know, men, you guys have like your type, right? Do you just settle for this, I don't know, church babe, the babe that my mom would like, but then deep down you're still gonna go do your nonsense with the actual
or like, as you're getting older, do you find yourself you're settling?
Well, this is 2022, Abby?
Yes, so, I believe, yes.
2022, yes, 2022, that's 22 years. No, I think, guys, it depends, right? It depends on what the guy is looking for, right? For me, there's certain foundationals that I want, right? And I'm not even looking for, Christian, I mean, you could be, come on, Nigeria, we have the most churches in that country, but now we sleep past, you understand? Like, after prayer, Holy Ghost fire, someone steps up your foot outside of the church, you go ballistic on the person, right? So for me, I think I'm looking for just someone that can fit my lifestyle. And when I say lifestyle, not because of whatever, it's just the way I'm trying to go to as a person, right? Because we have to have very similar, not similar dreams, but I want them to relate to you in certain aspects, right? So it depends. Some guys might settle, but for me personally, I look at 2-3 key foundational stuff. Can I trust you in a way that, see, I want to have, if they put my babe, with a million Christians,
Can you
my
trust
girl
her?
she will walk through that.
Yeah.
Everybody will clear
That
road.
fire.
You understand? Like, it's like, say, you know when Moses declared the Red Sea?
Yes.
You understand? Christian day left, Christian day right. But she's moving. But she's moving in a Victoria's Secret kind of way. In the sense that when they bring your village outfits come. Anyway,
She's catwalking that one.
Baggy.
You can use that baggy.
See, look good, you know, but also, like, you know, make your head raised. Like, don't make one small boy when they call you, when they say, can I hear or not? That should be feel scared. Like, damn, like,
Facts.
my person big that, and that should be my girl. But that kind of energy, that's for me.
I like that. Awesome. So, do you feel like, you know, anyone can go first if you want. Do you feel like, you know, there will be lots more relationships if women shoot their shot? Because you mentioned earlier you want to be chased, and a lot of girls are just like that. You know, they want to be chased, being good. But do you feel like, you know, there will be a lot more relationships if women actually feel like, you know, I like to be chased, but I want to chase this guy because I like this guy. He's a prey. I want to eat it.
Sango.
You know what I heard on Twitter one time about a thread that men actually like it when girls shoot their shot, right? That they find it attractive.
Yes.
It's like confidence.
It's confidence, right? Because if you like it, if you want something, you'll go after it. You're not gonna wait for it to come to you, and it may never come to you.
But what if I'm just staring at you? That's me shooting my shot. Like, no, I don't think you're just okay. This is me shooting my shot. Like, nah.
So yeah, I'm shooting your shot at me. So.
Show me.
Give me
Collect the shot.
Which goalkeeper you do right now?
Come get me.
You know, I gotta tilt my head a little bit. Arms a little.
You really have to Hassan, you too now. You to do your own now. Hassan is shy. Let me get sorry.
I feel like me staring at you is enough. I can't come talk to you. I'm sorry. I think me get staring at you. But I guess guys want us to like approach them.
There are ways you can do it without even having to talk.
How?
Okay, so it depends on if you guys are in person or if it's like an online type thing, right? So in person, for example, Instagram, social media, right? Just like a couple of pictures, right? Maybe like 3 to 5, right? Because girls don't like pictures normally. If you follow a girl,
that's true.
They won't like your picture, right? So if they actually like your picture, that's a way of showing their interest without even speaking.
Experience,
right?
Who's picture am I like?
So in terms of the number, if you just like one, that doesn't send the message. So 3, to 5, right? And if you want to be extra daring, you can put a comment in there. I know that girls they don't like to show that their comments are on guys' pictures. And what you can go to like the previous ones and nobody's really checking. Right? Just put like 3. I'm telling you, based on what you said, I find it very intriguing when girls shoot their shots because guys are the ones that do it normally, right? And if I see a girl actually shooting her shots, even though I might not necessarily reciprocate or maybe like her back, that's gonna remain in my mind for like a very long time because that doesn't happen normally, right? So if you are, you know, breaking the stereotypes and just doing your thing and be like, okay, I want this person, I'm going for it. There's like a 90% chance that shot would enter the goal.
You know what I don't like? I don't like it when guys like all my pictures. I have 35 pictures. That is when you're even gonna follow back.
That is too much.
That's excessive. That's a lot.
I spoke for the girls, but guys, I mean, we enter DM generally, but I think the average girls DM is full, so we have to be creative. You know?
Oh my god! There was this one guy. Dr. Momo. Wow. I had this one guy. He just randomly hit my DMs and he was like, "Are you moved in?" I'm like, "No." And then he started sending me pictures of furniture. He's like, "Let me move in." I'm not gonna lie. I thought that was kind of interesting, but I didn't give him.
Is it because you just didn't see him as your type of person, or?
I just don't like meeting guys over social media.
And you guys are here today in person.
Yes.
I don't understand.
We're playing for a reason. Think love, no think love. So Oscar, he's giving his tips. He said shoot into the shots. You know, what are your tips for ladies? You know, look at that camera and just give tips on how women can really shoot a shot in a nice way.
Yeah, in a nice way.
Let me talk about
sorry, I read your own.
Since I said about social media, so maybe you can give perspectives on if maybe they're in person. How can I get a shoot her shots in person? If you have more social media tips, you can still put that in there too.
Well, I think for me, I'm a little bit more old school. Like, yeah, we might have one or two conversations on social media, but like, I want to meet you in person. So I think, you know, for me, if I meet you at an event, you know, maybe like I'm getting older now, so like maybe baby shower, for example, or I don't want to say club because I don't party. I don't for club. Where I did now. Anyways, not a shot though, but in person, to me, I feel like it's more intimate. It's more, I could feel the energy more. You know? So I think you know, in person meetups for me works. But now, I mean, with COVID-19, obviously, like, you know, everything is more sort of online. Now, you know, more than ever before. So yeah, Instagram is a good segue. I mean, nobody should shut on Facebook, please. That's old school. Instagram, you understand? Yeah, you know. Also, you can reach out to a friend who might know that person. So if you're liking my well-crafted beards, my bad. Sorry. But if you're feeling me in quotes, right?
Shoot your shot.
You can reach out to a friend who might know me, and you know. If I feel like, hey, let's have a conversation, why not?
Reach out to me, guys.
I was gonna say, reach out. Are you both single?
I'll speak for myself, but I am, but I'm not sure what your own situation is. That's just speaking for myself.
No, of course they're asking me that.
Are you both single?
Okay, Hassan, you're single. So you're single.
I am, yeah.
Oscar.
I am single.
Are you guys looking?
Are you ready to
Are you ready for them to shoot their shot?
We're ready to.
Are you ready to catch the goal?
Oh, the right person, yes.
Yes.
You guys, you heard that.
You've heard it.
Yeah.
So Esther, you know.
Instead of
direct.
You guys just want to date.
We can set it up. We can set it up.
Go for drinks. No, go for dinner.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm made in the image and likeness of Jesus. It's okay. Off camera. We'll continue.
Off camera, you guys continue.
No, that's okay. This is a fun question to close. So, you're married, right? And you're in a deep relationship, and your sibling, whether brother or sister, slapped your partner because your partner did not cook for him or her. What would you do?
Okay, who wants to go?
You go first.
I'll go first. Okay. First of all, I'm one of the guys that, you know, I'm not trying to marry a cook. That's one. Right? So from the onset, there's not going to be any expectations of cooking. From all my experiences, I'm not waiting for somebody to, you know, this is food for you. No.
Yeah.
Only my mom does that, and I appreciate that for all the years, right? So I think, I don't think my sibling want to go as far as that. They understand the kind of person I am. My sisters and my brothers, so I don't think that will ever be.
Okay, what if it's not cooking? What if a disagreement and then they just slapped your girl?
Man,
Then what would you do?
man, that's a taboo, man. My girl is supposed to be my right hand. Like, it's like you're slapping me. So there's a problem. Like, because I'm a boss, everybody go feel the tension. Somebody, at least everybody in the household will feel some energy because, you know, like, I come with that kind of vibe. But, you know, in a good way. But yeah, I don't think that would. I mean, there's respect in my household, right? So like my younger brother can try that. My sister, like, you know, even my youngest, they can't try that. So I don't think that would be a problem.
Awesome. Hassan, how would you?
So I like to the diplomatic approach to certain things like this. So I want to know what happened, right? If my girl slapped her first, a slap back is warranted, right? So I'd love to know what happened. Where did this come from? What led to this? Because I don't think that's ever going to happen. First of all, but if it does, I would love to know. Okay, something serious must have really gone down, right? But generally, I lean more towards the side of my partner, though. But at the same time, that's my sibling. That should take some weight as well, too. And just because of that reason, I would love to ask what happened, right? So that's
You made a statement just now that, you know, if your girl slapped your sibling, which is entirely wrong, right? If your girl slapped him or her first, and your sibling slapped her first, slapped her next, second, last, it's warranted. So you'd be like, you deserved it.
Well, no, I'm not saying that's not what I
Like
said.
you'd be like, okay,
No.
one.
Yeah, that's what I said. I'd love to know what happened, because if it's for like, I would just go and be like, oh, you slapped my wife.
But deep down in your heart, you're like, you know what, we're done.
Not really. No, I'm not a man of that.
Because I really want to know what he's thinking. Like I want to pull it out, because the reason why I'm so sorry. The reason why, because it's like you're saying it's warranted. So for you to already say that, it's like even if you're not gonna say it out, in your mind you're thinking, do you know what? That big deserves your new shot.
Yeah, low key, because I feel like if you put your hand on someone, they deserve every right to put their hands on you, and that's where that came from.
Okay,
not necessarily because you deserve it, but if no one should put their hands on anyone. So if you put your hand on someone, they can strike back.
Yes,
they can strike back.
Well,
and that's where that came from.
Well, for me, I think irrespective, like I don't like using the word hierarchy, but like there should be respect. Like if I hear by mistake say my job brother slap my babe, I'll punish him like I'm a second, like I'm a senior second. You pick pain in front of my papa, everybody.
For sure.
I will even flog you,
even if she's nothing first.
Yeah, okay.
That makes sense. Like I said,
I'm gonna roast you, because you don't for ground. Hey, you should stop it now. Yeah. Or secondary school like that.
No, because like even if your babe slaps your sibling first, like you tell your babe off, obviously in private, but then make it known. Listen, are you mad? Like, but then when you guys get home, you can do the same thing. Like
younger sibling, but
even if my older brother always said, like my point is, everybody has a relationship with their siblings, right? But there should be that respect and fear. Unfortunately, I tend to like, I'm good, whatever, but like, there's a red line. Like, don't pass that line. Like, forget all fours and all.
But it just mean that your partner can just act anyway. No. Because I feel like that's why I feel like for someone to hit someone, there has to be something that. No. You want to like explore that.
There might have been an extreme case, right? But I'm not trying to date, like Lukan. I mean, let's assume who is the female fighter who fight for female and Mortal Kombat.
Muhammad Ali's daughter. What's her name?
Leila Ali. I'm not trying to date somebody who's like, this is not the UFC. You gotta be rational. You gotta think, right?
Yes.
So even though Kasala boss whatever, but like I don't know why we're getting to the physical side. Like that's some ghetto shit. I ain't doing that Nollywood shit. Let's be rational. Let's have conversation. There could be verbal exchanges. But that part of, if you don't want to really fight, tell me, let's organize something.
Okay, you know what? Okay, I wish we can go on and on. This has been a great conversation, but we have to wrap it up. So, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys so much for watching. You're welcome. And this episode is sponsored by Chef D's Kitchen. If you guys have any private dinner, she does like private dinner, she does like bulk orders, she does like meal preps, just hit her up and she's your girl. So, yeah, she's like that pasta, chef's kiss. So once again, I'm Oyin,
Esther, Victoria,
joined by a lovely guest,
Hassan, Oscar.
And on that, that's a wrap.
Bad girls like us, you don't wanna trouble me, no one no fuss. Coming out of place, you not interrupt. I know that you watching me, you ain't gotta tell me much.